can. Fuck a creep, medic!
Yeah.
Help!
No.
Oh, piece of crap! Get over here! That's the way you do it! Now that's quality soup!
Hello everyone, I'm Shazam the Geek and welcome back to another video. So, TF2. It's a really fun hero shooter, which I have about 1,000 hours on, like Jesus Christ. But with all my hours spent playing these Source Engine games, one thing that I have never done was actually make a map in the Hammer editor. So in this video, that is exactly what I'll be doing. I'm gonna make the map in the Hammer editor, the Hammer++ editor, and then afterwards ship it out onto the workshop. But with all that aside, let's get into the video. I hope you enjoy. Now, before I start making the map, I first need to think of what game mode to tie this map behind. So after thinking about it for not that long, I decided to pick King of the Hill as the map that I'm gonna dedicate the game mode to. Why specifically King of the Hill and not like Payload or anything? Well, it's always bothered me that most King of the Hill maps aren't even a hill. Let me explain. Most, if not all, TF2 maps have the points either on top of a bridge or like inside of a little house or something like that. None of these King of the Hill maps are like even hills, except for maybe a few like Iduct, but that's not even barely even a hill. That's more of like a bump. No, when I think of a hill, I think of something taller than just a bump. I'm thinking of something like a mansion, basically, like beyond a mansion, you know? This is why I decided to pick King of the Hill, as my map is gonna be basically an actual hill rather than being a bridge or like a little house or something like that. So with all that aside, let's start building the map. Starting off, I first created this long plane and then added this little green entity so I can playtest the map. I also added this little flattened cube in the middle of the plane, which will be for the hill. Don't worry, it's gonna be a hill later on, just you gotta give it some time. Anyways, I decided to do the equivalent of off-camera mining by creating the player spawn area. The team spawn area comes with health regions and some player spawn points. It also comes with this little door here as well. Also, Green Guy has been replaced by Epic Engineer. Now, finally getting back to the hill. The way you create terrain in TF2, or I guess in any Source Engine games, is by creating a cube, which I did earlier, and then afterwards clicking the surface of it with the texture tool, and then afterwards you want to click on displacement, and then you want to pick how many polygons you want to add to the terrain. The more you add it, which the max is 4 by the way, the more you add it, the more the terrain is looks more detailed, but the less is less detailed. And so obviously for my hill I wanted to do more detail, considering, you know, that's like 90% of what the map's gonna be, you climbing up a hill just to get to a point. Now the hill that you're seeing in this timestamp is not technically the final hill. This is just what I'm showing you how the hill's gonna kind of look like. But in the actual, like at the end of the video, the actual hill is gonna be slightly taller than what I will show at the end of this timestamp. Also, while we're in this timestamp, like and subscribe, you know? It will definitely help out a lot, and hey, if this video does well, then I'll probably make another TF2 video on it. But anyways, I'll let this timestamp play for itself. Now that the hill is done, kind of, it's time to finally move on to the actual control point. I found this pretty good tutorial by UAK Crash. Sorry if I butchered your name. But yeah, this was the tutorial that I found on how to make the King of the Hill map. Honestly, it was pretty easy to follow along, but at some parts it was kind of tricky to follow along as well because, well, I mean, it's the Source engine. It's just gonna be very tricky overall, but overall it was pretty good. But anyways, enjoy this clip. Awesome, now that I've set up the King of the Hill game mode, let's actually test it out. Okay, so I've compiled the map, and after doing a bit of research, I found out the way to run it is by typing up map and then the name of my map, which is path_hill_bill. Yes, I know I named it that because, you know, the map is going to be set in a desert-like area with like engineers and you get what I mean. It's like Texas kind of vibe with like the hillbillies and stuff, but you know. Anyways, let's run the map, and wow, that was instant. Okay, let's just see if it works, you know. Alright, I can select a team, and let's just go with, oh, I didn't know I had that mod on. Right, anyways, so I can spawn in fine, I can spawn in alright. I have to wait for the countdown to get done so that I can play the map and test out the control point. Once I'm done with that, since I am testing, after I'm done testing, I will try to touch it up a bit and like make it traversable, because right now, from what I'm looking at, it does not look traversable at all. Like, if I try even going up here once, yeah, I just slide off from it and it just does not work properly. But this live deployment thrusters off. Well, it's capturing alright, so let's just wait for that.
We have secured the control point.
Okay, it works for blue team, so that's pretty good. Alright, now I'm gonna go into red team and we should be able to capture as red. Alright. Alright, I'm back as red team and let's try again. Let's try this again. Let's capture the point. Okay. Alright, that works. Let's just wait for a bit.
We have captured the control point.
Okay, that actually worked. Wow, I actually didn't expect it to work, but it actually did. Thank you so much to UK Crash. Sorry, I'm butchering your name, but thank you so much for that tutorial. It actually helped out a lot. Anyways, let's get back to finishing this map actually. So after that test was successful, I decided to work on the map a bit more. First, I decided to turn the ground into a more of like a desert texture, just to really fill in the vibe of a Texas area. I then added these fences around the edge of the map so that the mercenaries cannot escape. I also added these small mini hills that the player has to traverse through right before they get to the big hill. Last but definitely not least, I added these two towers on the sides of the big hill, which can also be accessed through the hill itself, and also a staircase inside of the towers. And just like before, I decided to do the equivalent of off-camera mining by adding more to the player spawn rooms, such as lighting, props for decoration, more team spawns, 2 side entrances, and a second floor, and a few other things as well that will make the spawn room work better. I then copied the red spawn and the hills to the other side of the map, and then changed the design to fit Blue's more industrial-like aesthetic. I've also gone ahead and done some touch-up with the map overall, and have added things like health and ammo pools, barriers to prevent snipers from shooting you all the time, props that fit the theme of a desert-like area. However, I have not done a 3D skybox, nor have I changed the sky texture at all to fit with the desert design. But after I've done uploading my map to the Steam workshop, I'll definitely go back and add those stuff in, along with other adjustments if needed. Now, to end off this video, let's have a look at the map. I hope you enjoy. Alright, let's test out this map. Okay, I'm gonna go as Soldier and, well, I guess Troller, so that I can actually traverse the map properly. First of all, the second floor looks pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. I think I did a really good job. I think that's pretty good. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh. Oh man, this is awesome. As you can see, this is basically my map. You've got the spawn point, and then you got like sniper balcony area thing over here, and then like you can the snipers can like shoot from here to there. I've also added these fences. People who are not snipers can actually like traverse up this little like hill area safely to the bigger hill. So if we come over here, we can actually see. So I added some health packs here. These are the medium health packs. But if you want to get the bigger health packs, you have to come up all the way up here. And I'm not gonna lie, the lighting looks freaking sick in this red tower. It's so awesome, I absolutely love it. But yeah, as I was saying right here, this is the large health pack / large health pool. I'm just gonna call it that. That's where it is. It's also on the other tower as well, so let's find it there. Now let's go to the blue area. So if we come up here, we can actually see the blue spawn. And what's so interesting is that both teams can actually access each other's, balcony area over here. No protection over here. But you cannot enter the other team spawn, obviously. That's like standard in most maps. But you can just camp out here and try to come up here and just like like that. But obviously that's not gonna work all the time, because even though they might not be able to get out from here, they still got like 3 other spots that they can like get out. Say a soldier comes out of here, he can just like rush up here and like, shoot you off. So it's pretty good. It's definitely makes it even, and honestly it's pretty good overall. Yeah, as you can see, as I was saying earlier, the skybox is just pretty plain. When I upload this map, there's gonna be like a bunch of issues as well, but I'm gonna continue updating this. Hammer is pretty fun to play in. Obviously Hammer plus plus, not the shitty Hammer editor. As you can see, there's like a little barrier there which you cannot.
Mission
The barrier is a
seconds.
bit too big. Like it's way too separated from the fence. Like I should be able to at least get close enough to the fence, but I can't. And yeah, here are the props that I was mentioning earlier that like fit the sorry, I got stuck there. That fit the style of the desert-like area. But obviously there aren't that many props. In later updates, I'm gonna add more to this whole map, and I get it touched up and finished. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I've got to show. But honestly, I'm just really proud of this map, and I just hope that you have fun with it as well. Obviously, yes, I'm gonna be adding more to this map. It's not done, but yeah, I'll get like most of the stuff fixed after I upload the map, and then like update it later on. But as for now, this is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this little video that I made. Sorry that it took so long. It's been it's been pretty hard to make this video, because not only was I making this video, but I was also making the map itself, which took a while. So yeah, my next video shouldn't take that long, maybe like half a week or so, let's hope. And yeah, that's about it pretty much. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching, actually, because this has honestly been like my most like put together project video that I've done, and I just want to continue making more as well. And as you can see, like, you're basically getting flashbanged if you turn a certain direction, but I'll fix that later. It's okay. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Carib.